Hi everyone. So this activity is called sink or float. So what you need is some kind of a container. Any container will do. It just has to be big enough to hold some water. And you're going to fill it maybe about halfway or so with water. Don't fill it all the way to the top. You need to have some room to put your stuff in. Then you're going to go around your house and you're going to gather up a bunch of things that are okay to get wet. And you're going to do a little experiment. And before you put each thing in the water, you're going to make a guess. Do you think it's going to sink or it's going to float? So gather up a whole bunch of things and see what happens. Now there's some fun things that you could do, like you could try an orange. What happens if you put an orange in the water? What happens if you take the peel off and put the orange in the water without a peel? That would be interesting to see what happens. But so gather up a bunch of stuff, see if it can sink or float. Now if you want to do something like we did at the beginning of the lesson, this one here, I put some salt in the water. So you need a cup. So for like a regular sized cup like this, I put about 3 spoonfuls of salt and I mixed it in the water, and that was enough to make the egg float. So what you could do is make some salt water, and once you see if things float in the regular water, then you could test it in the salt water. See, will they sink or float in the salt water? If maybe they sink just like our egg did. Our egg sank in regular water, but it floated in salt water. So you can do some experiments and test different things. But as you're doing it, remember how Jesus helped Peter to walk on the water. He didn't float on the water, he actually walked on the water. So think about that and think about how Jesus cares about our fears, and he cared about Peter's fears, and he calmed his fears, and he helped him be able to do something he couldn't do on his own. All right, so have fun, guys. Bye.